What's good, Motivani family? You are now watching Motivani
Syndicate.
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 Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
What is your name? My name is Marvin Castor.
My name is Deja Harvin.
My name is Latasha Smith.
Lakeisha Smith.
DeMonte Ferguson.
Brooke Barbieri.
Daryl Lightfoot.
Justin Kelly Jr.
Sogat Shrestha.
Who is Marvin Castor? I'm 19 years old, out of West Palm Beach, Florida.
College student. She's also a child of God.
Who aspires to be the best version of herself every day.
I'm currently attending UF for marketing.
A very goofy, energetic, very energetic. I'm also a very positive person.
I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur. I'm a family man and a man of God.
Young, navigating life.
Very determined when it comes to track and school.
A college student at the University of Florida, finishing up my master's in marketing.
And I own a clothing brand called Divine Visions. And basically, I just want to spread God's message through clothing.
I'm a small kid from Freeport, Bahamas, 24 years old.
I'm a Christ believer. I'd say a big brother, a role model.
Sogat is an interesting person. He's been through a lot of adversity, but he's also had his fair shares of very high ups and very high downs in his lifetime.
An example for the youth, positive person, and somebody that just believes that there's always something greater, something better to achieve in life. Somebody that's wanting to be successful.
That's basically what I am.
Describe your upbringing and childhood.
So growing up, I had a pretty good childhood. I had a great childhood. I had a strong support system.
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I was a badass kid, you know. I go to school, fight every day.
Grew up very blessed. Both of my parents were in the house and they both cared for me, loved me, made sure that I had everything that I needed and that I wanted.
To be honest, all I can remember is track and school and get a whoopings because I didn't clean my room.
When I was a child, I wasn't conflicted about who I was, but I definitely had a lot of confidence issues in terms of like how I look, how I talk, like weight issues.
I was raised in a household with a whole bunch of siblings in a impoverished household, but I was still able to make do with what we had because my siblings were such great role models and I had a great family.
It's up and down. There's a lot of good points in my life, a lot of downsides too, but the good and bad mixed together, you know, they make something great, you know, because God puts everything in your life for a reason.
I grew up with a very great support system. My family was there every step of the way. They introduced me to track, came to every single one of my track meets, elementary, middle, high school, and even college.
It was hard, but I had it. But my mom grew me up to be an independent person, you know. But I had a different mindset because I was young and I wanted to fit in.
I had a decent upbringing thanks to my mom, and it was very much normal.
They helped me get closer to God early on, so that was good.
What is one thing you went through as a child that changed your perspective on life today?
There's two. The first one I would probably say had the most impact on me was when my dad died in 2020. That was big for me because my dad is my rock. I love him to death. Like, I am a daddy's girl by heart.
I was like a daddy's little girl growing up until when I was about 10 years old, and then my dad left. So it was kind of hard because I feel like my mom resented me for my relationship with my father.
Losing my big sister at an early age, that kind of changed me in the way I looked at life and the way I treat women today. I just seen that anger is never the answer, and that's just how I try to carry myself today. I think twice before I act.
Went through some things, I went through some trials, had to figure out who Deja was, who I was, and what I wanted in life.
It was difficult finding support from my family, but what I didn't find in my mom, I found in my grandparents and my friends. So
thanks to my support system and them pouring God into me, I was able to find my way out of that. But yeah, losing my dad was like a big blow to me at 17. It was big for me.
The challenge that I encountered in life that was rough was my surgery. You know, I tore every ligament in my right knee, and it kind of hit me at like the worst time.
I went through a phase where I was on top of the world for a little bit, and then it all came crashing down that spring semester of my high school year.
I hurt myself my freshman year of high school, about like 2 weeks away from our first meet doing hurdles. I clipped the hurdle and tore it.
Fighting through injuries, fighting through being the only one here from my family because I have no family here. And it's hard to make friends because I can't really trust every and anybody.
I grew up really insecure around middle school and high school.
This is my first year actually being injured. So I'm really taking this step back to really learn like who Latasha Smith is outside of track.
I went through depression, I went through suicidal thoughts, all the fair share of like just being down, you know what I'm saying? And one of the main reasons was because, you know, I got my brother, shout out my big brother, he about to get married like this upcoming year. But, you know, when you have someone that scored a perfect score on the ACT, you got someone who went to MIT, you know what I'm saying? Like people knew his name, people knew his face. I met a lot of people through him, and then like thinking that I gotta be as good as him or better than him.
And I know how some people, they be like, you know, if it wasn't for God, but like literally, when I tell you once my dad passed, like I just was so out of life. I didn't want to be here. I was like, there's no point.
There was a moment in my life where I just decided, this is who I am. I get one shot at my life. Either live it and live it to the best, or you're gonna sit there and sulk for the rest of your life.
I thought I was gonna be back before the season ended, but due to me being so young, the scar tissue in my muscle built up really quickly. So I had to get another surgery, and I had to get intense therapy, not even like 30 minutes after, like right after. And I lost all the muscle in my leg, like all of it was gone. So having to rebuild that and also not having the full range of motion in my leg was very hard.
It made me realize football isn't life, and made me like realize that there's way more that I could achieve.
And that was something to like, I had to overcome. And I knew I was gonna overcome it because I was very determined to get back on the track. It never made me feel like, oh, I don't want to do track anymore. It was just like another thing that I was like, I have to push through.
2022, I had to drop out of college because I lost my scholarship, but I didn't let that deter me from school or anything like that. I'm still pursuing school today, and now I'm working and providing and contributing to my family, so I'm proud of that.
My injury, man, made me like take a whole different look on life. I was so stuck on football. Mom always said them grades matter first, but I was like, I got football, it's gonna take me where I need to be. But that's not true for everybody. So that allowed me to take my beliefs and spread it to other people and be a motivational person and put it into a clothing brand named 5-Star Arrangements, which I'm wearing right here. I just want to continue to inspire people that no matter what you go through, no matter how down you get in life, you just keep believing because there's always something greater.
I realized that like he explained that there's no expectations on me from him, and like he really showed me what the real world is.
And so during that time, like God was just so patient and just his grace on my life and really just taking his time with me, because it was a process, me getting here from 2020 and it's 2024. So it didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen like that. It was a process. But God's love was on me, and he made sure that I was surrounded by people who also loved me, who also tried to pull out the best out of me and didn't want to see me where I was at, depressed, stuck. They didn't want to see me like that. So God played a really big part. Like he's the reason why I'm here today. So in him putting the people that poured into me is a big reason why I'm here as well.
A lot of things that are normalized today are really like against my faith. And it's kind of hard to not conform to a lot of the things that are around you. And obviously we're all gonna fall sometimes. We can't be perfect, but it's good to keep going and just trust God.
You don't have those expectations on you, it's just in your mind. And so once you clear your mind of those thoughts, you can really accomplish anything you want.
I think that I can still do amazing things, and my goal is to go to nationals, indoor and outdoor, and get some trophies.
So my future career goal is to be a civil rights lawyer to help people who are in jail for a crime that they did not commit, or they are in prison for a crime that does not match their time.
I just want to grow my brand and just get people closer to God and just be a positive person.
For track, I do want to go to nationals. Those are my biggest goals, to actually go to national and win some trophies, indoor and outdoor. Personally, I just want myself to just be happy with whatever I'm doing. I know with whatever road that I will take, God is going to have me in every shape or form. So I just hope that I am happy with the route that I choose, whether I go athletically or go where my masters will take me.
Something I really want to accomplish would probably have to be like just adding to my savings and building my credit score. As of right now, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm really trying to raise my credit because I know credit is key as growing up and becoming an adult now.
Hopefully, my brand is going to be skyrocketing, and it's going to be to a point where it can provide for me and my family. And also, I'm going to be a motivational speaker somewhere, and hopefully a coach to some team in football, while also, getting my life together as far as, a home and other things.
I hope you have a lot of titles, a lot. For the next 3-4 years, get more titles. Become a person that you love, the Lakeisha you love, the version that you love, every single part of yourself. And also, stay true to yourself.
Girl, I hope you are happy. That's it. I hope you are happy. I hope you're content with life. I hope you've done what you said you would do in this video, go to nationals. But yeah, I think my biggest thing is that I just hope you're happy and content with the route that you choose with your life. And yeah.
I would tell myself to keep pushing, to keep putting God first, to keep doing what I'm doing. It definitely will get hard. It's not gonna always be easy, but all things work together for my good. So if that's God's plan, then it's gonna all work out. And so just keep on being me at all times, no matter what it looks like, no matter what they say. Keep on being me, because that's who God, created me to be. So
Stay true to yourself. Don't listen to any of the noise around you, and just remember why you started.
Just be content with everything that you try to accomplish, whatever it may be. Like I said, it's never no, it's always not yet. Keep shooting your shot in terms of life, whether it be professional or personal life. Just keep shooting your shot. In the words of Dion Waiters, I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 7, because that means I stopped shooting and I stopped having faith in myself. So I'm gonna always have faith in myself, and at the end of the day, if I got nobody, I got me.
You got yourself, family got you too. But if you don't have you, it's gonna fall apart.
Really just be proud of who you are and where you are today. Don't let what other people do confuse you.
I would tell myself to be happy and continue being confident in yourself and happy with the life you live. If there's something that you don't like, fix it. Otherwise, you're going to continue to sulk and be sad. There's no point in living a life and being sad.
Never give up. Never listen to nobody that say you can't do it, because a little bit of faith can push you a long way, I just would like to say, believe in God, push through, make sure you have that little support group, even if it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your little friends, even if it's an animal. Just have that one person or thing that push you to want to be great again and to see yourself where you actually want to be when it comes to that time.
I'd say keep believing in yourself, keep God first, and just keep grinding, there's no limit. There's no limit at all, Only limit is when it's your time to go, when God says your time to go. But besides that, there's nothing you can't do. So keep striving, keep working, and you got it.
To the camera, say Syndicate.
Syndicate.
No.
Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. I feel like I just said that.
You said something else.
Syndicate. Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Okay, say it one more time.
Syndicate.
Okay, now like say it like, you know, like normal, like.
Syndicate.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Y'all clap it up. Look to the camera. Say syndicate.
Syndicate.
No.
Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate. I feel like I just said that.
You said something else.
Syndicate. Syndicate. Syndicate.
Syndicate.